Hey rabbits, it's Trixie, and since many people have asked me why I make videos in English, although I'm German, my videos are partly about Germany and I have many German subscribers, I felt that I should dedicate a video to the reason for my language choice and the pros and cons that come with it. When I started with YouTube, I did my videos in German, which was a good decision at that point because my English wouldn't have been good enough to express all my fun ideas and thoughts with it. You need to have a quite versatile repertoire of vocabulary and phrases to put something into words and be satisfied with it. Especially when you're a hobby writer like me, always waiting for this snapping feeling of when a thought meets the perfect words to be carried by, this click. This is already pretty tricky in German, my mother tongue. So it takes a while until you can even think about accepting this challenge in a foreign language. And even though I do now, whenever I write a script for a video, there's always this subtle feeling of frustration, of insufficiency. The idea doesn't find a straight way onto the paper and instead uses detours. It manages to be expressed, but not in the optimal way. Or I wrote it down in a good way, but then I cannot manage to pronounce it right or to remember it properly. Repeating the same words over and over again. 5 jump cuts instead of 1 because the sentence is just too long and my short-term memory refuses to work. And that annoys me a lot. Just see yourself how many times I tried this particular scene that comes later in the video.
Or hide behind cleverly constructed, or hide behind clever, or hide myself behind what? Or hide myself behind what? Or constructive native behind cleverly constructive, or hide myself behind cleverly constructive native speaker.
Of course, I could just try until I finally managed to do it as it would be perfect. Still, I cannot take an hour for every sentence. Not as long as I try to stick to the plan of uploading 2 videos a week. So I have to be satisfied with what I'm able to make out of an idea. And what I'm able to do investing some time but not wasting it. In most of the cases, this works out just fine. Just sometimes I feel that my content loses some quality and profundity by expressing it in English. And that my thoughts would have appeared a bit more elaborate and authentic in German. This applies in particular when I read the comments of people adding important points to one of my videos, with these points being exactly what I actually wanted to express, but I lacked the perfect phrase to put it and ended up causing misunderstandings. Like saying, "I hate this," when you actually mean, "In certain situations I kinda dislike that." You know, with "I hate this" being a simplification. Hating, disliking in a daily life conversation that may be like tomatoes, but on the internet, phew, I tell you, it is not. Every sentence will be judged. And the less words you know, the less words there are to choose from and express what you want to say. I guess you kinda get the connection. On the other hand, I cannot beat around the bush so easily, or hide myself behind cleverly constructed native speaker phrases. As a foreign speaker, I'm naturally restricted to simpler expressions, making my scripts truer and plainer again.
Anyways, that sounds super annoying. You can never live up to your full potential. Why are you making videos in English then, if it frustrates you so much and you get criticized all the time?
Well, guess what? Because frustration and criticism are things that you have to deal with when you want to become better in what you're doing. During my psychology studies, a professor once told us, "Wenn Sie etwas können wollen, müssen Sie es tun." Loosely translated, if you want to be good at something, you have to do it. Sounds simple, right? Almost in a duh kind of way. But think about it, it's a good advice. It basically means work hard and you will learn. And that's why I do videos in English. I want to learn. I want to get better, and many people try to help me with that already. Pointing out grammar and pronunciation mistakes, offering suggestions for improvements. Sure, there are also many annoying comments.
Your German accent sucks. Stop making videos, you ugly. Every child knows that it's insult and not insult.
But hey, even these comments help. The more emotionally involved you get with receiving information, the better you will remember it. So thanks to all trolls out there as well for improving my English by making me mad about your insults.
Insults.
And yes, on the one hand, speaking in a foreign language makes you kind of more vulnerable. But on the other hand, it also protects you in a way. It's like an alibi for small mistakes. As soon as the nice and fair people get that the language you're speaking in is not your mother tongue, they normally grant you something like a language puppy tolerance bonus. They see your goodwill and don't overvalue statements that sound a bit cranky. Instead, they advise you how to do better. And that's great. Not only does it help me a lot, it also brings people together, which is the second big aspect why I do my videos in English. If I would do videos in German only, I would exclude many people from my content. And that's as sad for these people as it would be for me as a creator. My videos deal with languages, culture, and society, so of course I want to hear feedback from all over the world. Get inspiration from language lovers on the other side of the earth. Why would I tell Germans in German how German works or how Germans are? I could imagine that they already know. Instead, I want to introduce the German language and culture to other nations, the ones that don't know. I want to make people think and learn and laugh, but without limits. This feeling of standing in my own living room, talking to a camera by myself, and by that, uniting people from other countries, from other continents, is just priceless. I want to think outside the box, learn something new, even though it may feel unfamiliar at first. Spread the rabbit power without boundaries. Are we becoming a bit big-headed here? No, maybe. Don't get me wrong, there's no master plan behind me doing videos in English. Mostly I just do it because I like it. It's something different, you know? I don't know many German YouTubers doing videos in English. So hey, there are some seats free in this row, I guess, so I'm gonna take one. I love the English language, and yes, the German one too. But I feel like making content in English is a modern and innovative thing to do. Something that's part of my generation. It's also a sign of tolerance and open-mindedness, which is something that I, as a German, am particularly interested in showing. To maybe finally change some stereotypes, language-related and tolerance-related. And maybe the fact that there's a German girl making YouTube videos in English may at some point, somewhere in this world, encourage another person to learn a language. Or to start learning it again when they actually gave up. I just felt like I should do this little video to let you peek behind the curtains of Don't Trust the Rabbit and to explain a bit why I chose to make videos in English. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please leave a thumbs up because that would make me happy. And if you want to see an even bigger smile on my face and you think my content is worth it, you could also support me on Patreon. I put the link to my page right here in the description. Thank you a lot for watching. Now I wish you all a very beautiful day. See you in my next video. Bye! Thank you, mister. I'm crafting an airplane in my yard, man. Arm flubber.